So what do you do if you are a minimalist, but you also have a huge Lego collection? Well, you're in luck because that is me, and I want to tell you about how we are tackling that. Okay, Ollie, now we talked about your Lego and how you have a lot of Lego in this spot, but how you got messes between all the Lego, right?
Yeah.
Let's leave him for a bit and see if he can figure it out. I know he can do it. He's a big boy.
Hey guys, I'm Robyn. I'm a mother of 3, wife of 1. I've got 3 cats. We help people create a clutter-free, peaceful environment through these videos. And we've been minimalist for about 6 months. This room we have not tackled, so don't use it to judge us. So at the end of this room is going to look much better, and there's going to be less Lego kicking around and a lot less clutter. So for us decluttering our Lego, what we're going to do is look at each set and decide if we really like it. So for me, do I really like it?
So I start with things that I like. The first thing I really like is the fishing shack. It is super fun and it's very detailed. I really like it and I can just picture myself being there. The Lego Ninjago shark is Ollie's and it goes really well with the fishing shack. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of our sets, but Lego was a huge gift in our house before we started minimalism, and Ollie got quite a lot of Lego, so let's see how he's doing.
So what do I want you to do?
Clean it all up.
Yes, so you have to decide what sets you're keeping, right?
Yeah, sure.
And you have to decide, and you have to clean up all the extra loose pieces. Right?
Yeah, sure.
So how many sets are you going to get rid of?
Probably 18.
You're going to get rid of 18 sets.
Just kidding.
Really?
Probably like 1.
1 set.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Get to work and I'll come and check on you when you're done, okay?
And now back to me and deciding what I'm going to get rid of.
There's some things that I don't want to keep. For example, if I look at things, are they in the right space? So we have a movie room downstairs where we have a few other things of Lego, and we're not going to keep all of it necessarily. Now, we're huge Harry Potter fans, but in my opinion, some of the more recent sets were not that good, and we missed out on the opportunity to get the awesome Diagon Alley sets, but I'm not gonna keep everything because it's not all worth keeping and it just looks like clutter. So we'll keep the train, but we might not be keeping all of it.
Let me know in the comments below the Harry Potter sets that you really liked and maybe the sets that you would have trouble getting rid of and the ones your kids might have trouble getting rid of.
So you're done now?
Yeah.
Do you like it better?
Sure.
Sure? You don't think it looks super tidier? I mean, I don't know if I quite say minimalism, but it certainly is much tidier.
Lonely.
Lonely.
Like this.
I like
this
it.
blanket.
I like it.
And that great big tote, we actually have 3 huge 80-liter totes in total to get rid of. But I still have Lego to go through in the living room.
So R2-D2 behind me, he can go down in the movie room. That makes more sense. Another thing is Wally. I don't like Wally. That movie I thought was so depressing. So whenever I see Wally, he reminds me of how depressing that movie is. So I don't want that in here. He's endearing, but it just reminds me of just dystopia. I don't like dystopian things. A Volkswagen Bug, Volkswagen Bus, love that stuff. That stuff can stay and it looks perfect there. It is actually quite minimal on those shelves. So some of the things we're relocating, we're minimizing in the living room. We'll put the rest of the Lego out. Anything that goes in a different room will go there, and that is how I'm deciding our sets.
We already had the Millennium Falcon downstairs, so that is where we put R2-D2. He's great. And another little droid, we've got BB-8. And I even put Wally down there because then he's not staring at me, making me depressed. And the wall looks pretty good. I think I'll put a lot of those lower things up high. I'm just not that tall, so I couldn't reach. Still not sure about the Harry Potter sets.
Now, Ollie in his room, he has cleaned up his shelf, and I think it looks so much better. And as for the Lego bins, we're actually going to sell them, but we're going to sell it by the pound. So my husband has plans to sort through it. He is welcome to do that. Otherwise, I'll just start loading it up by the pound in bags and sell it on Facebook.
So the sofa table is where I ended up putting the nautical themed stuff like the fishing shack, which of course I love. I have a ship in a bottle, which is super cute. And of course the shark I love. I have an old Japanese fishing glass ball, which is great too. I think it's a great minimal look for Lego. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have tried anything in your house, I'd love to know. And I think the bookshelves are looking better. There's far less Lego. It sort of just stands out a little bit on its own as something different instead of just being too much. I don't know if I'm going to keep all of the bookshelves. I don't really love the look, but I don't think my husband wants me to change that. I hope it doesn't look cluttered. Let me know below. It might be a bit too busy still. Now click my Going Minimalist video to see exactly how we tackle minimizing, and also check this other great video on how to minimize. And subscribe for other great minimalism content.